change whatever you're doing. You don't have to do everything. You can stop at any time. If you need anything, just let me know. Let's lay down on the floor, just to start with. It's nice. Lay down on the floor. Stretch your back. Whether you're sitting or you're lying down.
I might go to sleep. And all that rain and wind.
Oh no, yeah, we didn't sleep well last night.
Okay.
Did you bring your earplugs?
You have to lie down too.
So knees bend, soles of your feet, you move wider than your hips, and hands placed down on the floor, whatever comfortable position for you, and you move your knees from side to side, dropping them from the left to the right, with any suitable speed for you. You don't have to rush. If you feel like you want to do it faster, but remember, we are now getting into stretches, which requires holding your postures for longer. The longer you hold posture, the more difficult it is for you, the deeper stretch is. I inhale, remember we are inhaling, we engage muscles, exhale, we relax. And the more you push yourself, inhalations and exhalations, the more energy you will have. Trust me, it's like when you're running, I've heard so many times from cyclists and runners that the best thoughts, the best solutions are coming when they cycle and run. And I'm absolutely sure, which is not proved by any scientist, that the deeper you breathe, the more you're getting active even if you're lying down on the floor. So your breathing is crucial. We are inhaling, pushing belly out. Hold your breath, exhale. Suck your belly in and drop your knees to the side, from side to side. Then give yourself a hug and you rock on your back, massaging your back. Sometimes people have quite flat backs and for them it's super tough and super uncomfortable. And maybe you can rock clockwise and anti-clockwise in your back. Sometimes I want to have fun and I will rock backward and forward and eventually I will do this. And you don't have to do this, but it's just nice. Just want to have fun. Yeah, and just roll over your shoulder.
Could do that easily when I was 12.
Yes, yeah, I could as well.
Yeah. And then we will move into flat tabletop position. I still want to start switching on your breath and your breathing. So remember, hands below your shoulders, knees below your hips. You can use pillows if you want to. Inhale, curl, chin reaching your chest, your pelvis up. And then move down, look up. Exhale, curl. Inhale, stomach moves down, look up. Exhale, curl. And if you're fancy to work on your core, so 3 more times, 3 more repetitions, and move knees 3 inches above from the floor. You don't have to do this at all. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down and inhale up. Move knees down on the floor and open them wide. Keep pushing hips from side to side. And try to land on your heels if it's not happening. If you have issues with your knees, it's fine. Inhale, and when you exhale, I slide forward, moving hands even outside of the mat, moving with my fingers. Inhale and exhale, keep stretching. Landing, holding, breathe. Inhale, push your belly out. Exhale, slide your belly in. Out. And in. Then through the center, move hands to the left side of the mat. Inhale and exhale. I stretch and I keep moving my right hand slightly forward. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Through the center, and if at any point you can stop, I'm trying to walk as far as I can with my fingers, and then I move to the right side of the mat. Left hand moves forward, stretching left side to the back of the side of my body. Inhale and exhale. With each inhalation, I'm trying to move my left hand slightly forward, Exhale, relax. Hands down on the floor.
Can't tell how to do for a couple of weeks.
Alright, if you have issues with your neck, you can skip it. Otherwise, head down, I touch, nose is touching the mat, and I rock backward and forward. Backward and forward. Backward and forward 3 times, and if you can, you rock clockwise and anti-clockwise. And see how you would like it or not. And I want you just to go for a challenge today, you see? Clasp hands down on the floor, push into your toes and move hips up. You don't have to stretch them completely. And try to kiss the floor. Kiss and kiss. 2 times. Fall down and move down on your knees. How was it? Excellent. Well done you. Really, great.
Buttered myself.
Nice. Left hand moves forward, right hand moves up. You move hand to the back for 3 times. 3, 2, 1. Bend elbow, keep it in your low back. Either hold it in your low back, or maybe you can grab your thigh. Keep pushing right shoulder down, and head moves closer to your left shoulder. Feel stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now right hand up and move above your head. Stretch right side of the body. And move right hand under your left shoulder. Land on your right shoulder. Left elbow either bent or stretched. Inhale, exhale, keep opening left shoulder to the back. Keep stretching, keep opening, squeezing shoulders on the back. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you can, bring hands together. Clasp your hands and move hands into Namaste, moving hands to the middle of your chest. If you struggle, you can move into previous option position if you struggle. Lovely. Hands down on the floor. Let's change sides. Hands down below your shoulders. Left hand up to the back 3 times. 3, 2, and 1. Bend elbow, keep it in your low back. Or maybe you can grab your thigh. Left shoulder push back, head moves down, closer to your right shoulder. Feel the stretch from the left side of your neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand up and stretch. Move your hand under your right shoulder. Land. Right hand stretched. Keep opening your shoulder to the back. Look up. Stretching, holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands placed together. Inhale, exhale, move hands closer to the middle of your chest, only if you feel it's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Hands down on the floor. Try to point into the back of the mat, maybe at an angle. I'm trying to point as far back as I can, parallel to each other. Inhale, exhale, left knee bend, and stretch. And right, sorry, elbow. And bend. Actually, knees are already bent. You keep pushing elbows down to the back.
We know what you mean.
Yeah, you can translate it from my Russian English to English version. Okay, sit either into the most comfortable cross-leg sitting position or on your knees or whatever. If it's comfortable, use the pillow or block, hands up and stretch. Place your left hand on your right wrist and keep pushing elbow and your arm up. You can see like my shoulder is moving under my shoulder blade. Then I achieve this movement. Then I place my hand on my elbow and keep pushing elbow down to the middle of my back. And try to lean to the left, up, and to the right, and up. You can do it again, or maybe you want to try to bend your elbow and try to find your fingers on the back. You can use your rope and grab the rope. If it's not happening, it's fine. Try to lean in one side and another one again. Hands up, stretched. Move them into cactus position. I keep squeezing shoulders for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand moves up. Pull your hand up. Place your hand on your left elbow. Keep pushing elbow down, closer to the middle of your back. Lean to the left and to the right. And I'm not perfect. This side is much more harder for me to find my fingers. I'm trying to grab them. When I did, I lean to the left, or you can keep elbow still on your hand on your elbow. Perfect. Hands up and stretch. Clasp hands behind your back. If it's too difficult, hold your wrists or just clasp them. Rotate shoulders from side to side. I try to lean forward. I'm rotating your shoulders from side to side. Head is moving down. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring yourself up. Nice. Place hands to the back of the mat. Just push forward. Inhale, exhale. Keep squeezing shoulder blades in the back. And move head from the left side to the right side. Hands up, stretched. Inhale. Move your right hand to the left side. Right to the left. Left hand placed on the top of your arm, and you keep pushing to the left. You look to the right. With each exhalation, I slightly move forward, look to the side, open wide, and left move to the right. You look to the opposite side. You keep pushing, stretching. Nice. Remember which leg is on the top, left and left. Then you open legs wide, your favorite. And you move from side to side. Move from side to side. You can sit on the block, sit on the pillow. Sometimes knee are bent and people can stretch them fully. That's fine. I place hands on my hips and simply keep rolling backward and forward. I'm trying to keep my back as flat as possible. Try not to round it. When you round it, you're not achieving the result we need. And if you feel it's more comfortable for you to keep hands on your thighs, shins, soles of your feet, or even in the front, do this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Tiny little bit, invisible bit. And breathe. If you don't breathe, you don't stretch. I want to hear you breathing. Inhale. You can open your lips and exhale. When you exhale, you relax. I really want to hear you breathing, guys. Excellent. Hands up and stretch. Inhale. Up. Left hand down on the floor, or if it's too much, push into your thigh. Right hand up and move above your head. Rotate it. 3, 2, and 1. Try to reach your toes or sole of your foot on the left side, and you keep walking from the left side to the right side. Hands up, stretched. Inhale. Left hand down. No, right hand down on the floor. Yeah. And left hand up, and you keep stretching and rotating. 3, 2, and 1. Try to reach your leg or a floor next to your right leg and walk from the right to the left. Nice. Hands move under your knees. Bring them closer to yourself. Clasp hands on the soles of your feet and you rock from side to side. You try to rock clockwise and anti-clockwise, which looks simple, but it's not easy. You just try to rock or backward and forward or from side to side, whatever works for you. And then we are swapping cross-leg sitting position. You can always sit on the block or on the pillow if it's extremely uncomfortable. Just don't make your life more difficult than already it is. Do you need any help? Yeah, sit on the block. Sometimes one side is always tighter than another one, and obviously we're not equal on both sides, which is fine. Hand up, stretch. Left hand move to the left side of the body. You can use a block, place hand on the block. And I try to bend and land on my elbow. If you cannot, keep yourself on your hand. And then right hand, I rotate it. 3, 2, and 1. Right hand up. Bend elbow, keep it in your lower back. Keep pushing right shoulder to the back. Head move down, closer to your left shoulder. Keep pushing right shoulder away from you. Drop it. Right hand up. Try to reach the left side as far as you can on the left side. And you keep working from the left to the right side. Right hand point to the right side of the mat. You can keep your hand on the side. If you can land on your elbow, you do. Left hand up and you rotate it. 3, 2, and 1. Left hand up and stretch. Bend elbow, keep it in your lower back. Left shoulder push down, head moves down closer to your right shoulder, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands up, stretched. Inhale. Clasp hands behind your head. Open elbows wide, chest push forward. Exhale, curl the little ball, elbows reaching the floor. Inhale up, opening up. Exhale, curl. Inhale up. And exhale, curl. Brilliant. Open legs wide again. Another torture. You move from side to side before you keep moving forward. Inhale and exhale. Keep moving down. Hands can be placed on your hips, and this is what simply you do. And you can stay in the static position, provided you're relaxing in this position. When you feel the muscles engage, you inhale, maybe rearrange your position, and you keep moving down, keep stretching, keep moving down. And if you don't breathe, you don't stretch. Perfect. Right knee bend. You push into your left thigh and sit in this position. If you think you can't go further, then leg move to the back. So kind of this option. So either this or another one. Hand stretch, and I turn my body along with my left leg. I'm kind of rearranging position, trying to keep 90 degrees between my thighs. You can use the rope, or if you can, you lean forward. Hands can be placed on your thigh, along with your leg. The key point, you keep lengthening through your back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. It's really romantic to hear seagulls. Inhale up and stretch. I was sending a message to a friend of mine, voice message recording, changing legs. And celebrating your with your boy's birthday, and says, "Oh, it's romantic to hear seagulls on the background." I said, "No, they are predators." Right, left knee bend, you push it into your right thigh, or you can move it to the back. Your choice. Hands up, stretch, try not to collapse, to point towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Keep moving down, keep stretching, holding. Stretch, but not holding more breath. 5, 4. Nice breath. Perfect. 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Well done, you. Excellent. Diamond position. Clasp hands on the soles of your feet. If you prefer, you can move hands on your ankles and then clasp them, your choice. I keep pushing low back forward. I'm trying to stretch my back all the time. Inhale, exhale, keep holding, holding, holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Well done. Excellent. Hips. Shall we go back to hips? Our favorite hips. I can see excitement.
You're lying down like
You're on strike. You're lying down.
You're right. You just hit
Do you
yourself.
have a hip issue? Too much?
No, just tweak my lower back a bit.
We are back into flat tabletop position. If you need to have the pillow, have a pillow. Hands down below the shoulders. Right knee down. You're doing your two. hands. Rotation with your left knee 5 times, clockwise and anti-clockwise. 5. Be careful how much you want to take. 4 slow movements, but properly movements. 3, 2, and 1. Change direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push into toes into your left leg. Into toes. Inhale, exhale, heel push down. I literally push, use all my weight to push my into my toes. Inhale, move forward, roll over my toes. Exhale, push. I'm even moving my knee off from the floor, right knee, to push it, but you don't have to. Inhale and exhale. Then left knee bend, the same knee, moving up. I'm trying to move my knee as high as I can for 5, 4,
Still the same
3,
side.
3 is the same, 2, and 1. Push into toes into your left leg, and then move across to the right thigh. To the right side. You keep pushing heel down. And if you feel you want to go further, so the key point, keep stretching and pushing your heel. If you can, you keep leaning forward. If you want to go further into side stretch, hands move to the side, you keep stretching, holding 5. Nice. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Survived? Yeah, pretty good. This is a good stretch. I like it. Okay, the same knee, right knee down, the same left knee moving up. Left knee up. You try to touch your shoulder and stretch to the back with the level of your hip. And try to touch and stretch. Try to touch. 3. I want to do only 5. 2 more. Try to touch. Last one. It's a good one. Then move knee with the level of your hip and move across. This is what you do. You keep looking to your right leg. Perfect. Well done. Brilliant.
It's beautiful.
Let's change sides then. Yeah, we're all good? So far so good? Hands down. Right knee rotation 5, clockwise and anti-clockwise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push into toes into your right leg. Inhale, exhale, heel I push down. I'm moving all my weight, I'm using all my weight of my body to push heel down. Inhale, roll over your toes. Exhale, push. It's okay. Inhale, roll. And exhale, push. Nice, well done. Okay, right knee is moving up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push into the right leg into toes, heel move down. Then you move your right leg across the left side. You can stay in this position. Just keep pushing your heel down to the floor. If you can, you stretch forward. If you can, you move hands to the left side to the same side where your leg is, and then keep pushing heel down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, well done. Move up. Survived.
Not very painfully.
You're staying on the floor for longer. Are you okay? You have a cramp?
No, just
No. You're good.
just tweaking a little bit.
Be careful. Don't
Mhm.
take it full.
we haven't come for a couple of
Yes.
weeks. Really does.
Take it easy. Right knee moved up. I'm trying to touch my shoulder and then stretch. 5. Touch and stretch. 4. touch and stretch. 3, touch and stretch. 2 and 1. Move knee with the level of your hip and move across and look to your left leg. Hold, sorry, right leg on the left side. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Perfect. Whew, you can have a drink. Yeah, relax. We're stretching our hips and hip flexors. Knees down on the floor, left leg step forward. How far? Entirely up to you. Start from kind of small distance and then you can readjust yourself, rearrange your position. Inhale, exhale. What you need to avoid, look, when you lean forward, it's kind of, you start, so I'm trying to keep my hips parallel to the front of the mat, but what happens when you step forward? My right hip kind of open back and left forward. No, I want to stretch my hips in a different direction. So I keep pushing my left hip to the back and right forward. If it's too much for you to hold your elbows on your thigh, you can always place hands down on the floor using block 7 if you feel it's too much. And then we're simply moving backward and forward. So back and forward. Push to the back and forward. And push to the back and forward. And then you can land on your elbow or on the block or on your hand and you push elbow into your thigh, left thigh, moving on the edge of the sole of your foot. Keep opening your hip and glutes. Edge, if you want to, no problems if you don't. Yeah, and I keep pushing my elbow into my thigh. The more I'm moving, the deeper, be careful, don't overdo this. Don't. Okay? Let's change sides. Change knees. Left knee down on the floor. Right leg step forward. And when I sink through this stretch, my left hip push to the back and right forward. I want to make sure that both hips pointed to the front of the mat. But how much you want to, you need to decide. Hands down on the floor. Inhale and exhale. Keep pushing hip to the back. If your knee is not fully stretched, it's fine. You keep moving backward and forward. Three more times. And we have finished. Are we good? No. No, I'm not.
You're good.
No, it's not right.
Is it not?
No.
Okay, let's move to shoulders and shoulder blades. We stop more working on hips and hip flexors. Let's work on your shoulders and shoulder blades.
You want it to carry on?
We lay down on the floor and you find your position. Yeah? You cross your arms and then push my chest forward, lying down in this position. And I'm trying to move my elbows away from each other. You should feel stretch. If you don't, you're lying down incorrectly. So I keep pushing my chest forward, trying to move my elbows away from each other, and you should feel stretch. Here. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
It's quite tough. Okay, let's change it. Ugh. Open up. And then one hand change, swap your arms. One on the top, another is on the bottom. Dear Lord, it's killing me. Very simple stretch. Right, great. Sphinx position. Forehead moves down, inhale. Exhale, push elbows on the floor. And I keep squeezing shoulder blades on the back, chin and chest, push forward. If you want to work on your lower back, move legs off from the floor. And you can go into swimming action, you don't have to, but concentrate on squeezing shoulder blades on the back, chin and chest, push forward, and create pillow, relax, moving hips from side to side. Hands up and stretched. Inhale and exhale, keep moving out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Create a pillow Move hips from side to side. Okay. Hands stretched, move them into cactus position and keep squeezing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Create a pillow, move hips from side to side. If it's doable, clasp hands above your hips or hold your wrists or elbows, whatever feels comfortable. Chest moved off, hands off, legs off, roll, move. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Create a pillow, move hips from side to side. We are all looking at our back, lower back, which is crucial to work on our lower back just and performing back, so to make sure you have support around your spine, around this area. If it's too much, we're grabbing ankles. One hand, one leg is fine. If it's too much, grab your both ankles and try to move your knees off from the floor. If you feel comfortable, you can roll, but it's not necessary. One hand, one leg is fine. Well done. And drop it down. Okay. Elbow please down, pivot to the front of the mat. I move my left knee slightly to the side. The more you move away, the easier position is going to be. You try to grab either your shin, ankle, sole of your foot. You can grab your pants. Inhale, and when you relax, be careful. Keep pushing heel down towards to your hip. And change sides. Okay? Shake your right leg, relax it. I use only my arm and my hand to push it down. Right leg completely switched off. I'm not engaging muscles, I'm relaxing. Hands down on the floor, upper facing dog. Inhale, push hands down, keep squeezing shoulder blades in the back, move hips slightly forward. If you want to go further, if you feel comfortable, engage your thighs. It's optional. Knees down on the floor. This is perfect flat tabletop position to get in down facing dog. Our first one, take it easier. We're concentrating on stretching your back when knees are bent. And you open shoulders wide and you start rotating your shoulders, your hips, and you keep pedaling with your heels. Try to reach the floor, keep moving hips from side to side, rotating head, shoulders, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I start walking with my upper legs. Right, and I keep moving hips from side to side, feeling deep stretch in my glutes and then my hamstrings, and left in front of my right. Keep moving hips from side to side, then right in front of the left. It looks simple, it's super difficult. And eventually both legs in front of the mat, knees bent. You place stomach on your thighs. You hold your wrists or your elbows behind you. Inhale, and when you exhale, you keep pushing hips up. And I stretch my hamstrings by stretching my legs one by one. So one knee stretch, another one stretch. Inhale, look forward, knees bent, hands on your hips. Slowly bring yourself up. And I'll do it.
You're not good.
Do you want to stop?
Not good today.
No.
Do you want to
Is
stop?
that everything I do, every movement of my left hip, it feels like it's going to pop out?
Then don't do this. Don't do
Yeah.
anything. Stop it. Just today is not the right day.
It's just not.
Just stop it. Whatever you're doing, just stop it. I don't want to have a hero.
Fine, relax.
I'm going to be this
Yeah,
hero
yeah.
to the hospital. It's wrong.
It's just really bizarre because I'm
Then-
doing simple things that I've done before, and it's not
Nice.
bothered me. And yet this time,
Nice.
every time, it's just
Then
click.
Don't.
Feels like it's going to go.
Then don't.
Yeah, just
I
lie
don't know.
relax on the floor. Good.
Sorry, go on,
If you want to go home, just go home.
Just gotta wait for me.
you can get a taxi.
Okay. You can have a pleasure of watching ladies.
Well, I'll just
Yeah.
watch and I'll join in
Yeah.
with bits. But yeah, you carry on.
Yes. You move to the left to the right side of the mat, whatever is comfortable. Legs 45 degrees. Yeah. Hands on your hips. You're hinging through your hips down. Keep your back as flat as possible, so it keeps rotating shoulder blades on the back. Inhale, exhale, keep moving down. And breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. Keep squeezing shoulder blades on the back. When you move up, knees slightly bend, don't overload your knees, and slowly bring yourself up. Hands up and stretch. Inhale, stretch and reach the opposite walls. Lean to the right side as far as you can. Inhale up and lean to the left. Don't bend your knees. It's always well. Hands on your hips. Rotate shoulder blades up and back. You may need to have block below yourself if you don't reach the floor. Inhale, exhale, keep moving down. And breathe. Now you drop your hands down on the floor. If they reach the floor, you can use the block. Inhale, look for it. Exhale, you keep moving down. Head moves down. Keep your head below your hips. Keep stretching. Keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look forward. Extended puppy position. Sorry, down facing dog. Hands wide, legs wide. Opening shoulders wide. Move head down below your shoulders. Keep stretching and squeezing shoulder blades. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down on the floor. Inhale, exhale. I move my hands either to my shin, ankle, sole of your foot. If you reach it, inhale. I look forward first, lengthening through my back, and then I keep moving down. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale through the center. I walk towards to my left leg, holding on the shin, ankle, sole of your foot. Inhale, first lengthening. Exhale, keep moving down, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down on the floor. I bend my left knee, try to sit. If it's too much for your knees, yeah, you can do this. See, maybe it's for you. But if you can't, you keep moving from side to side, moving your hips as low as you can, as possibly low as you can. And then we'll sit down on the floor. Gracefully.
That was definitely not graceful.
Just like a plump lump.
No, you're doing great. Yeah, okay. Yeah, are we good? Shall we do
Yeah.
a little bit of core for a change?
Come on then.
Okay. Move knees off from the floor. And what I want to do is cross your legs and use your fists or your hands or your arms, and you're moving your bottom off from the floor. Have 2 blocks next to you. And you keep pushing your hips off from the floor. I want you to count up to whatever you can do. Just check yourself. How many can you do? Just how many? If you find it's very easy for you, you can go for a challenge. Move knees closer to your chest and do hop. Hold on. Awesome. So do 5. See how it goes. Do 5. Brilliant. Very nice. No, of course, you're good enough. All women who give birth, your lower abs rip off. So whatever you're doing is a huge challenge and a huge achievement. Cross your legs, left in front of your right. Using fists, using blocks. And now move your hips off from the floor and try to say hello. And then sit down. Nice. Excellent. Balance. Grabbing your shins, soles of your feet or toes. Inhale. Move heels off from the floor, just push forward. And just keep pushing forward. You slowly keep opening your legs. Just push forward. You suck your belly in. All concentration is only on your core, nothing else. It's only your core, only your core, only your core. Amazing! Well done! And slowly bring yourself down. Awesome! Love it. Move legs forward, diamond position. Keep moving your head down. And slowly bring yourself up. Nice. Hands down on the floor. It's quite challenging. Legs slightly off. Crossing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move legs higher, 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 higher. Open up and drop them down. Nice. Well done. Well done. Let's do it again. Okay, off. 5. Try to do it higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up, 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 up. Ah! Well done. Awesome. Brilliant. Okay, have some fun. Okay, try to do squat. It's a perfect release for your pain in your lower back, and open your hips and hip flexors if you can. You obviously just keep it. Squat. So you do this. You can use blocks and place blocks under your heels, then it will be easier. Yeah. And you don't have to stay static. So our aim to keep opening our hips, keep opening them up, and then sit on the floor. Soles of your feet wider than your hips, and we are repeating what we've done lying down on the floor. It's a little bit easier. Dropping your knees to one side, and then do another one. Do you feel stretch? Sometimes people don't feel anything. It's your homework. You watch something and you do this. Just keep chatting or shouting at each other and you haven't washed your dishes. You keep doing this.
Do this while watching the tower.
Yeah, watching something is perfect. You keep opening up. Lovely. Okay, let's try to do more hip stretch. You hold the wall, you stand, you can use the wall. Be careful again how much you want to do this. You remember this, keep open. A hip open is a brilliant one, be very careful. Right knee not overlocked, right knee slightly bent, left leg moved across. I keep my sole of your foot just above my knee. It's not half lotus. I'm not trying to achieve this position. This is a deeper stretch. And hands, you can keep hands on your hips, and what you do simply keep sitting down. You can move up and you can sit down. If you can hold, you can hold. Maybe you can get into full forward bend. This is a full version if you want to. Obviously, I'm not encouraging. You can do this only if you feel it's comfortable. When you had enough, you feel it's enough, you stop. Sometimes it's just too much. Okay, sides are different as well. Left knee bend, right leg moved across to your left thigh, and sole of your foot just above your knee. And you can simply keep moving up and down for 5 times maybe. Slow movements. We are not building up strength on our leg. We are keep opening our hip and hip flexors. The slower you move, the deeper stretch you have. Keep stretching, keep pushing your waist as much as it's comfortable. Brilliant. Well done. Nice. How good. Use pillows. Sit next to the walls. Looking on your shoulders and shoulder blades. Our favorite torture. Yeah. I move heels as close as I can towards my hips. Hands stretched. Your your wrists and your elbows are reaching the wall, and the back of your head is next to the wall, and you keep pushing elbows down, the level of your hips, shoulders. Inhale up, stretch. And exhale, keep pushing down. Breathe. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Down. Left hand get down. Right hand stretch to the level. You reach your wrist and your elbows touching the wall, and you keep stretching, leaning. Keep your elbow and wrist next to the wall. It doesn't matter how low you can go. And then right hand down, drop down, left up, touch the wall. Keep leaning, keep leaning, keep leaning, keep leaning. Well done. And you deserved your break on the floor. Lay down on the floor. And again, rock, give yourself a hug, rock from side to side, massaging your back. Bring soles of your feet down on the floor, heels as close as you can towards your hips. Hands are moving up and above your head. You stretch. You keep moving hips from side to side, stretching. And slowly, vertebra by vertebra, bring yourself down on the floor. Give yourself a hug, rock from side to side, massaging your back. 2 more times, 2 efforts. So heels I'm trying to place down as close as I can to my hips. Hands this time I keep down on the floor, but your choice, hips pushed up. Then I move elbows down on the floor, support my lower back, keep pushing hips high, holding or moving from side to side, and slowly bring yourself down on the floor. Give yourself a hug and rock from side to side, massaging your back. You can repeat this asana again. If you know you can and you want to go for a challenge, I place hands next to my head. If you haven't done it or you have issues with your neck, you obviously shouldn't be doing it. Moving on my head first, and then when I feel I'm secure, I keep on
I've
moving.
done that for years.
Hands should be pointed to the back. As soon as you can move on your head, you're
Yes,
halfway through, yeah?
It's been a long time.
As soon as you can move on your head, fine. It's fine, perfect. Well done. Okay. Half happy baby position. You hold your shin or sole of your foot with your right hand. Left hand is holding your left hip, and you keep pushing both hips down towards the floor. If you feel it's okay for you and you don't feel too much stretch, you can try to stretch your right leg to the side, but it's optional. You don't have to do this. Then move your right sole of your foot across to your left thigh, and you keep pushing your way. Inhale, move forward, your knee closer to your chest. Exhale, keep pushing you. So you're moving your knee towards your chest and away for 5 times. So down 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you can stop, or if you can, you land on your left thigh and right knee is pushed away. I hold sole of my foot and then keep stretching through my hip flexors, keep pushing down to the floor. The more you relax into the stretch, the deeper stretch you're getting into. Move back to the center, change legs, right down, left knee bend, and then you move across all of your foot, keep pushing left knee away, and simply moving towards your chest and away from your chest. Inhale, move closer to your chest, exhale, away. Inhale in, exhale, away. Inhale in, exhale, away. And then you slowly keep landing on your right thigh. Inhale, exhale, keep moving your knee down towards the floor. You can hold sole of your foot because mine is sliding, and I keep pushing left knee down. The more I push my left knee down, the deeper stretch I feel into my hip and hip flexor. See you to the other side. Move back to the center. If you are ready, if you can, full happy baby position, you either hold your shins or soles of your feet. Keep pushing this down. You should feel stretching around your hips and hip flexors. I'm trying to keep my back flat, and of course it's slightly rounded, but I'm pushing my tailbone down and pushing my knees down. Legs are relaxed. Then you either move your legs up and you stretch them, or if you can, you move your legs above your head or into flower position. And slowly bring yourself down on the floor. Right leg stretched, left knee bent. You move closer to your chest, rotate it 3 times. 3 to the left side, 2 and 1, And move your left knee across the right side. Keep hand on your knee, left hand up, you stretch and try to place your left hand at the level of your left shoulder. The easy version, when you can move your hand down, move it lower, below your shoulder level. The key point is to keep pushing your left shoulder down to the floor and knee down to the floor. Look to the left side. If you feel tension in your lower back, you can push with your first finger into your lower back and relax the stretch and tension in your lower back. It's nice, by the way. Move back to the center, left leg stretched, right knee bent. You rotate it to the right side 3 times. 3, 2, and 1. Move right leg across, keep hand on your knee, right hand up. I'm trying to place my right hand at the level of my right shoulder. If it's not happened, you slightly move your hand down a little bit, but keep pushing knee down to the floor, keep pushing right shoulder down to the floor. If you have a lot of tension and stress into your lower back, keep pushing your first finger into this area. And move back to the center. Bring soles of your feet together. Inhale, engage muscles. Exhale, relax. And you can keep moving knees from side to side, stretching and relaxing. Try to stretch yourself. So this is homework for you. Another one. You lie down in the bed before you went to sleep or when you woke up. I don't think we have time when you woke up. But it's nice. It's really nice to wake up and just keep stretching or lying down on the floor or in the bed. In the bed it's easy. You will be slightly supported by the mattress, your thighs. You're not going to be pushed so much. Try to relax in this position. Inhale, keep pushing way out. Exhale, relax. Inhale, push. Exhale, relax. And then place hands under your thighs and bring your knees together. Then stretch your legs. Inhale, engage your muscles. Exhale, relax. Move your head from side to side, right and left. And move your legs left and right. Concentrate on the right side of the body, toes, sole of your foot, heel, shin, knee, thigh, hip. Inhale, deep inhalation, pushing it out, exhale, cycle in. Left leg, toes, sole of your foot, hair, shin, knee, thigh, hip. Inhale, exhale. Right hand fingers, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Left hand fingers, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Concentrate on the back, hips, lower back, waistline, shoulder blades, shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Concentrate on the front of the body, pelvis floor, navel, chest, throat, chin, nose, forehead, top of your hand. Inhale, exhale. And start coming back into the body. Appreciate the body, how much supple and relaxed you feel now. When you're ready, start rotating your wrists and ankles clockwise and anti-clockwise. Bring your hands up and above your head when you're ready. Stretch, reaching the opposite walls. Right hand, left leg stretch, and left hand, right leg stretch. Bend your knees, give yourself a hug, rock from side to side, massaging your back. When you're ready, from the right side, bring yourself in front of the mat to the most comfortable cross-leg sitting position, keeping your fingers in the chin and let your shoulder blades up and back. Thank you very much for your practice. It's very nice to see you. Have a wonderful evening. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. Whatever happens, it happens. Yeah.